everybody, welcome back to Cheap Haass. Last time out, we scored some points at Canada. Unfortunately, we do have some things to deal with here with some car damage, so we're going to get that fixed and move on towards the next race. Alright, so we're repairing the broken front wing. Alright, so we're going to replace the rear wing as well. And finally, we're going to replace the suspension. Alright, so from the manufacturing screen, we're going to make some front wings. We need to also work on getting some side pods, but we don't have the open space. So we're just going to focus on these wings first. Alright, so with the new ETR period, we are going to, or ATR period, we are going to max out another research focus on the suspension. So these are both maxed out to our maximums. This is all balanced preset. 6 engineers, and then we're going to confirm for 1.3. All right, and so with all the cars parts that we've destroyed, we're going to also have to make some more side pods. So we're going to make 2 for $900,000. Getting ready for the Austrian sprint. I had no idea that we were doing a sprint this week, so that kind of caught me off guard. Immediately going into qualifying after Q1 or P1, FP1. So we're going to have Porsche on the hard compound just because we cannot put Pillow on the hard compound. I'd like to save the mediums for Porsche for the main race. And just kind of having our drivers on 2 different strategies is probably going to be beneficial, hopefully. So Pillow, no stop, medium all the way to the end. And then Pillow is going to be going hard on the hard for the rest of the sprint.
We're ready for 24 laps around the Red Bull Ring in what should be a great sprint.
Drivers certainly don't shy away from overtaking on this circuit, meaning we should be in for a hotly contested competition here in Austria.
A sprint victory and points up for grabs right here. Here in Austria, we're all ready to go for the sprint. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Alright, so we already lost a spot with both drivers. We're down on fuel just a little bit to help. It seems like whatever we do, we can't really get them to do good on the starts here. Pillow, we're going to focus on him real quick. He's in 13th place. Remember, top 8 score points. We need to focus on that. We're going to actually jump on board with him. We're losing time already. We need him to make the tires last at the end of the race, so we can't really force it too much with kind of his wear at the moment. But Pillow, on the other hand, or Porsche on the other hand, can do so. And man, we are just so far behind already. All right, so we got Porsche right behind. We're gonna put Pillow on full push, full attack. Hopefully he can pull along Porsche, who can slingshot Below. We're just dogging. Alright, we're gonna blow through real quick. Alright, let's see if he can get him here. He's not even close. Oh, is that a crash? That was weird looking. We're gonna have him go by. We're gonna actually give team orders here. Don't fight teammate. Actually, it's not even Pillow right behind him. All right, so we're gonna uncheck that. Pillow's doing a good job. I thought he was right behind him the entire time. Harvesting, we gotta go neutral. He's actually 1.1 out, so we're gonna have him deploy. Hopefully that thing doesn't hit 0. Oh, yellow flag. What's that for? Oh, is it for Porsche? Porsche.
It's the Haas that's affected there.
Oh my god.
Right, let's have a look as we go into turn 4. Barely any room to maneuver. The car's coming together right there.
What's the damage? What's the damage? Oh, we got no damage. Okay, which is the penalty. Get a 5-second time penalty here. Yeah, seems like we're not really going to be in contention at all for 8th place. A little too far out of our reach. We're going to have Mr. Below sit here and harvest for a minute. I'll watch Pourchaire. See if he can gap the freeze. Alright, I'm going to do little 8 times here. Just going to keep an eye on everybody. Alright, gonna go neutral. Share. Share is just outside the DRS range of defreeze. Blow is sitting pretty. We're gonna jump right back on board with Blow here. It's a little too far out. I think we still can't push yet in the tires, but we can start to get aggressive with Pourchaires as temperatures have gone down. We're gonna have Blow just push for a lap here, see what he can do. We're gonna tell Pourchaire to top up. We're going to hope that he doesn't fall into the clutches of Piastri. And he is not. Or he kind of is. Alright, he's just given Piastri DRS. For Sonoda now. Alright, and Plo just used up all of his DRS here, so that's not good. Now, let's check on everyone else's tires. So we're doing a little bit better on our tires than everyone else, but it looks like everyone's on mediums except for Pourchaire. Huh. Interesting. Alright, Pourchaire is just kind of doing his own thing at the moment, so we're going to let him do that. We're going to kind of fast forward through this a little bit. I know this is a quick race, but I really can't do anything. Oh, as Pourchaire gets passed by Sonoda. Get him back. We got a harvest behind him, and we're gonna have him go neutral. Yeah, we can't. We're actually a little bit below it. Looks like where we're actually supposed to be with the tires. So Plo's just kind of sitting what he's doing. There's a yellow flag. What's that for? Oh, Sergeant. We got a Sergeant lockup.
Now we can see what happened. So here we go, heading into turn 1.
Game's so unrealistic. You'd never do that in real life.
Struggling with the car, and they'll need to be mindful of the effect that had on the
Alright, so Pourchaire's just sitting here, kind of saving his tires. Or not even saving his tires, just kind of sitting pretty. Harvesting up a little bit. We're going to do a little 8 times here, just kind of get through this a little bit quicker. As Pourchaire gets by really quickly, but we need him to keep saving up his ERS. Okay, alright, there we go. Have him go late for a lap. We need both guys to kind of conserve a little bit. Actually, we'll just have them conserve on field just a tiny bit here. Go neutral. Alright, let's see if we can just make this pass pretty easy in the next corner. Aggressive. Full deploy. Alright, he's close. He's good. Put Blow on conserve. Got about 3.4 seconds behind. Alright, so aggressive. We got the DRS and we're going to deploy. We should also have the DRS down the straightaway. Alright, we should rocket by Sonoda. right, that's the goal. We need to make sure that we get away from him as quick as possible. We need to get as much of a gap as we can between us and them. All right, I'm on top up for a minute. All right, there we go. We also need him to conserve gas. I'm just gonna attack. Attack those tires, use them up. And then the second that he can get in the DRS of Porsche, or Blow, sorry. God, these P last names are just screwing me up here. We'll have Blow push so he can pull him on the DRS. Alright, neutral. Should be good now. Right, we're gonna have Porsche go light. Kind of cool those tires off. We'll actually go 8 times here. We'll see if Porsche gets by Pillow. Pretty close. Probably actually do it right here. These next sequence of corners. They're about 4.2 over Sonoda. Alright, we're gonna have to do a little bit of team orders here. Okay. And we're gonna have him go full aggressive. And deploy. A little 2 times speed here. Neutral. Where's Pillow looking with car behind? Gonna have him go light on the tires, just kind of keep a little bit of a distance. And we're a little too close on fuel here. Not where I want to be. Oh, we're like extremely close on fuel. Hopefully we can make it. Actually have him top up a little bit. Alright, Pillow is good.
Perez has crossed the line first.
Oh, is Porsche gonna make it? Alright, oh man, last second. And with penalties, Porsche should be 14th.
A bad day for the Haas driver, who's ended up without any points in today's sprint.
There are many ups and downs in this sport, and now it's up to them to work hard and get ahead of the curve.
Alright, so no real surprises here when it comes to the kind of front runners and what teams are in the points, but a little bit of a good points day for Perez getting top of the sprint. So we have Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes, Aston all getting points in the sprint. We finished 13th, 14th. So Porsche moves down a position with this penalty. Seems like there's a grid penalty for Oscar Piastri and for Esteban Ocon.